quite shy, and even when he got out on stage, he was nervous about it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a great section in the film where he talks.
You know, when there's one person in the room that has a special light, that was him.
He was the complete package.
And everyone wanted a piece of him.
It's a story told by those closest to Michael, his friends, family and lovers, painting the real picture of one of the world's greatest rock stars.
He actually wanted to be an artist.
I think it confused him whether he wanted to take on being Michael Hutchence.
Director Richard Lowenstein has had a long history working with Michael and INXS. He's the man behind many of their iconic music videos and the movie Dogs in Space, in which Michael played the lead.
Did that help you in telling this story?
Absolutely. It's sort of like I felt it was important to give a portrait of the person I knew. If he was too easy to categorise Michael as a sort of pretty boy rock star.
He wasn't a typical rock star, was he? He was quite shy, and even when he got out on stage, he was nervous about it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a great section in the film where he talks about the fact that he can't see the audience, and that's the only way he can actually perform. And I didn't realise this at the time, but he must have been singing to a blur of thousands of people, and just like that phrase, you know, dance like no one's watching, and that's what he was doing.
Through rare, unseen footage, fans will get an intimate look inside Michael's personal life, including his high-profile romance with Kylie Minogue.
If you're a sensual being, all of your senses need stimulation. A lot of it was based around pleasure, let's face it.
People trusted me because I hadn't gone to the press in the years, you know, in the 20 years since he passed away. So they kind of knew that their precious footage and their, you know, in Kylie's case, extremely intimate footage was in safe hands.
We could live for 1,000 years.
Richard also sets out to explain the tragic events leading to Michael's death in 1997, including a blow to the head witnessed firsthand by Helena Christensen.
We were riding home on our bikes. This insane taxi driver got out of his car and punched him.
Well, she was very nervous about telling that story because she was only 22 at the time, and Michael himself, you know, refused to accept hospital treatment. He got very erratic. He made her swear to secrecy. She wasn't even allowed to tell her own parents.
And right from the get-go, Michael was kind of different. I just felt this incredible, overwhelming sense of sadness.
He kept that a secret, didn't he, that brain damage that he got from that accident?
Yeah, absolutely, and it's all there in detail in the autopsy report. There's 3 things that happened that night. He was extremely drunk. He was extremely tired because he hadn't slept for over 36 hours. And he also had this old damage to his skull. So he said that's a perfect storm for suicide.
Sometimes your stars line up and everything in life clicks. And sometimes you're fighting against nature itself.
He'd still be playing now, probably to stadiums if he was still around. You know, they would have broken up, they would have got back together like the Rolling Stones. He had a lot more to give.
You were standing there.
Yeah, it's been a real labour of love for Richard Lowenstein. Some of the vision and some of the family shots and the vision of Kylie.
It looks incredible.
It's just amazing. Yeah, Mystify, it's called. It hit cinemas around the country on July the 4th.
He was quite shy, and even when he got out on stage, he was nervous about it.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a great section in the film where he talks about the fact that he can't see the audience, and that's the only way he can actually perform. And I didn't realise